beyond limits. I should have been living my best life, working in my passion as a national recording artist. But when I made the decision to end my 16-year marriage to my ex-husband, it was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. During that time, I had so many people to turn their backs on me, including my own father. He wanted me to stay and work things out, despite the fact that I was dying inside. I was devastated. My biological father would not take my calls, and my godfather, he disowned me. I was pregnant at the time with my 5th child and was in a deep, dark place. And as strong as I thought I was, I even had thoughts of suicide. I felt so ashamed and like I had let everyone down. So I took a meaningless job as a way to hide from the world. It was sucking what life I had left out of me. I made pennies, while the company I worked for made millions. And so after 2 years of that, I realized I could not let my story end like this. So I reached out to my former personal trainer, Dana Barish, in desperation after seeing a video of her in her boat on Instagram. And I remember almost 20 years prior to that conversation, both of our lives being very different. But here she was, now a millionaire, and I was broke and depressed. She told me that I would be perfect for this business called Pure Romance, of which I knew nothing about, and I would soon find out that she couldn't have been more right. I'll never forget her words. Just do it. Do it right now. Well, I really couldn't afford to, but I'm a firm believer that if you want something bad enough, you're going to find a way to get it. So what I do? I borrowed the money from my 16-year-old son, who had a part-time job at Six Flags. And I remember being super excited and feeling like this was my ticket to freedom and happiness again. I wanted this to work so badly that I lied to Dana when she asked me if I knew about Pure Romance. I really had no clue. What I did know is that I needed money. I needed some fun in my life and to let my light shine again in the world. I quickly started to make a little extra cash and connected with our amazing sisterhood. I worked myself out of that job in just 5 short months, and I was starting to live again. After attending my first World Conference only 4 months after joining, I couldn't believe what I was now a part of. After seeing all of those women walk that stage in their shiny gowns and big fat checks, the trips and jewelry, the Louis Vuitton bags that corporate rewarded all the consultants with, it gave me so much hope. That broken and bruised woman began to break free from the prison that she had allowed other people to put her in. I went home with a plan to come back and walk that stage myself the following year, and I did just that. It was at that moment that I realized things would be different. I felt like Superwoman. I feel like Superwoman. Helping to empower other women's lives by sharing the opportunity gave me newfound confidence that was simply unbreakable. As I think about my journey with Pure Romance, I can say with certainty that this family is the reason why I live my life now with no apologies. It has strengthened my relationship with my life partner on so many levels, and I am mentally stronger than I have ever been. I can have conversations with my children that I was afraid to or too embarrassed to have before, and this has brought us closer. Our company is teaching me financial responsibility and the importance of staying a student. As a result, I am making more money than I ever have, and I am honestly happier than I've ever been. I'm so excited about my future, and I look forward to my team, Zealous Zebras, being a multi-million-dollar team by the end of 2021. I will have all of my business affairs in order as it pertains to savings and retirement, all those great things. And I'm going to build my dream home and travel to places I've always wanted to go to, like Dubai and Greece. To me, life without limits means to silence the voices that try to tell you what you can't do. It means getting out there and doing what it takes to achieve those things and making zero excuses. Finally, in the words of Maya Angelou, it means to pursue the things that you love doing and do them so well that people cannot take their eyes off of you. If you're here today, it means that you care about yourself in the future. And I strongly encourage you to hear my heart, to hear my passion, and use it to tap into your very own. No one can stop you from living your life without limits but you. Get out of your own way. Start living your life as though you are already the person that you want to be. What does that mean, you say? It means that it's never too late to be who you might have been. If I can reach the levels of success I have in business that I knew nothing about, then so can you. Stay a student. Treat everyone with grace, class, and respect. And lastly, the mantra I love to live by is to help everyone that you can. Because the more people that you help to become successful, the more successful you will become.